Hello and welcome to KICKtalk Reboot. Without much further ado, we're going straight to the Stagecoach First Division, where it was a clash of the Titans. It was Largs Thistle 2, Clydebank 0. Largs showed they had style with substance. 2 first half goals from James Marks before putting in a real shift to withstand a barrage of Banky's pressure throughout this encounter. Indeed, Thistle opened the scoring against the run of play early. It was a brilliant counter-attack which really oozed class. How Clydebank were really playing high up the park and putting pressure on Largs right from the off, but that lightning quick counter, Alan Frizzell, latched onto Gary Fleming's few ball. He dashed down the right, supplied an inch perfect cross, and James Marks belted home a header. 4 minutes gone, 1-0. Banky's shell-shocked. And Banky's just carried on where they left off. They pushed forward with numbers. Largs' defence continued to stay strong, clearing each ball away. Clydebank were denied once more though. Lundy made a superb point-blank save from none other than ex-Largs forward Nicky Little. Thistle straight into the attack. Launched a high ball down the left. James Marks denied by the Clydebank keeper, but Frizzell picked up the rebound, crossed it over for Marks, who was in the clear again, and he rocketed it home 2-0 on 34 minutes. And let us say, it was incredible stuff because Bankies had really been pushing Largs at every opportunity. And Largs were not going to give up though either, and they could have actually added a third towards the half time. It was a corner from the left hand side and Jimison headed over the bar, and Gary Phillips, their new signing, who played for Albion Rovers in recent seasons, Phillips' free kick had to be clawed away too by the Clydebank keeper. So half time and it was 2-0. Second half, Clydebank's had more chances. Joe Casabandi, he had one of the best openings in 65 minutes, but it was an angled effort and it was over the bar. Lundy narrowed the angle well, and again he made some more top class saves. Thistle brought on the subs to aid the weary legs, and skipper Kevin Strillas, he showed some sensible play to keep the ball near the corner flag to run down the clock. Thistle's defensive qualities restricted space as shots still rained in from Clydebank, but they either hit the side netting or went wide. And another Largs sub, Sean Pearce, he nearly scored a spectacular third, but the offside flag had been raised. So Largs moved above Clydebank in the Stagecoach First Division into second place. Local Scythe Rangers win at Yoka means that they remain top this weekend. And now it's over to the Super League results. West of Scotland Premier Division, Arthurlie 0, Auchinleck 2, Glenafton 2, Pollock 4, Halford 1, Robroy 2, Shetterson 0, Beath 0, Troon 8, Oven Meadow 0, Ardrossan 1, Greenock 0, Bellshill 0, Kilwinning 3, Cumbernauld 1, Cumnock 2, Largs 2, Clydebank 0, Maple 1, Rutherglen 2, Blantyre 1, Shotts 0, Yoka 0, Kilsyth 2, West of Scotland Ayrshire District League, Anbank 1, Saltcoats 1, Ardale 1, Dalry 1, Craigmark 1, Darvel 5, Govan 4, Muirkirk 0, Oven 2, Whitlets 2, Killaloe 2, Lugar 2, West of Scotland First Division, Dunipace 2, Rossvale 6, Larkhall 0, Lesmahago 2, St Rochs 3, Maryhill 1, St Anthony's 2, Thornywood 2, Wishaw 4, Johnson 2, Renfrew 4, Neilston 2, West of Scotland Central District 2nd, East Kilbride 0, Ashfield 1, 4th 0, Port Glasgow 3, Gardcairn 2, Cambuslang 4, Vale of Clyde 2, Royal Albert 2, Lanark 1, Glasgow Pershat 0, Newmains 4, Benbub 2. So, after the Largs Thistle match, I spoke to Largs assistant boss Stuart Davidson.
Something we're starting to start the games better now. I remember saying to you a wee while back that we weren't starting games great and we were getting away a goal, and so to get an early goal really helps.
Clydebank really were pinning you back in those opening periods.
Yeah, they're a good side, Clydebank. They're a good physical team. They've got some good players. They try and press you in at the back. But I felt they were pressing us in, but I felt our defence were dealing with it. They weren't causing us great problems. Which we knew that they would try and do that, but we knew we've got the players at the back to deal with it, which I thought the defence were great today, as well as Ross. So I thought Yeah, they pinned us back, but I felt as if we were under control anyway.
Yeah. Take us to that first goal. I mean, it was a real brilliant break, wasn't it?
Yep, it was. In fact, it was Gary Fleming cleared it in the edge of our box. We say we don't want to take chances in the edge of the box. He's made a good clearance. Frizz has done great to pick it up, take it in a run, and he put in a great ball, and it was a good header for Slick. So it was a great goal from your point of view. A good counter-attacking goal.
And then, like you say, I mean, defence had stand firm, and then Ross Lundy had that great save to make as well, which set us on the way to setting up the second as well.
Yep, Ross has been great the last few weeks. We've obviously brought in Darryl. Darryl done great as well the last game. With the friendly during the week, they did the half each, and it's good competition between the two of them. And Ross knows that Darryl's pushing him, but I think that's why Ross is doing so good just now. He's been great the last few games, and that was another clean sheet today. And he's grown up and he's improving as a goalie. So yes.
And the second goal as well. You know, there was James had that chance and it was defended, and it looked like as if we were going to miss it. But then Frizzell showed a really cool head.
Another great opportunity. Slick, you know, he's good at getting in behind. Doesn't always work out the way he wants it, but we got the goal in the end, and that's something we've been speaking to Frizz about, actually, about being aware of what's run about him, and that he just showed today that he's been listening to us. I think a couple of weeks ago Frizz would have had a shot himself there, but he's lifted his head and he's played in Slick, and it was great play for him. So he's set him up for two, so that was real good play for Frizz.
It was a real battle of a second half though, wasn't it? I mean, no goals, but it was feisty. There was challenges going in. Piercy had that kind of great strike which was kind of chopped off as well.
Yep. I mean, we says to the boys that Clydebank, they're not going to lie down and take this at half time 2-0. We know they're going to come out and have a go at us, and I says don't give them any opportunity to get their tails up and get some confidence. If we can just battle away against our opponents, make sure they don't get too confident and see it out, and then we would see the game out, which we did, because it was just all about 3 points today.
Well, Portland Park were final score in the Stagecoach Super League Premier Division match was Troon 8, Irvine 0. Gordon Burns' side posted one of the most famous victories against a punches looking Meadow side to sort of crash to the canvas quite early on in the game after sort of losing a couple of goals. It was a very good performance from the home side, but equally shabby defending from Meadow, who'd previous week posted a clean sheet. Early on there was no sort of indication of what may to come, with sort of chances at both ends, and Liam Finnegan for coming close for Meadow, and Chatham for Troon. However, in 12 minutes came the game's turning point when Craig Harvey made a surging run into the box, only to be upended by Mark Twaddle, who was sent off in a straight red card, the former United man, and up stepped skipper Dean Keenan to roll home the penalty kick. So that was 1-0. And just a minute later they doubled their lead, and that was when Dale Moore sort of made a great run and he slipped a pass to Adam Forsyth, who rolled the ball home from 8 yards. And then goal number 3 came when 32 minutes when Forsyth chipped the ball home, a lovely lob from just inside the box, and sort of Meadow just were really out of it even at this stage. And then in 41 minutes that was 4-0 when Forsyth again shot home from 10 yards after Moore. Dale Moore had been tripped but played and waved on by the referee, and then the Sterling 60 minutes it was the home side went nap, and Forsyth shot home, great finish from him to seal his hat-trick. And in 67 minutes Scott Chatham shot home from 10 yards, and then he again shot home from just inside the box 3 minutes later, before 82 minutes Colin Spence, unlikely scorer, he finished off the tally and sort of shot home from he shot inside the box. Meadow are gone by this stage. There was no fighting them at all. The winds had been knocked out of their sails, so contrasting emotions with Troon in great form, and looking like a side they could challenge, but Meadow on the other hand really struggling near the bottom with 4 points. Hard to where they go from here. Both have cup ties next week. Meadow certainly have to pick themselves up, and Troon obviously on a bit of a roll at the moment. So from Portland Park, where the final score in this Stagecoach Super League Premier Division match was Troon 8, Irvine 0. It's Stuart McConnell for KICKtalk. Right, so Gordon, is that one of your best results as twin manager, and it's quite a margin of victory in Stirling Meadow?
Well, obviously, to win any game 8-0 is really pleasing, but to win against Stirling Meadow 8-0 in a league game, in what is a tough competitive league, we're delighted. Really pleased from start to finish. I know obviously Meadow had a man sent off fairly early, and we got a penalty from it.
How did you see that?
Well, see, to be honest, it's hard from where we are to see. The debate is if it's in the box or not. I think there's question marks over that. I mean, that's football, unfortunately. Sometimes they go for you, sometimes they go against you. And no doubt they'll mention that. However, I think
we made the most of the
exactly.
10 men.
We're not the referee gave the decision, so we just made the most of it. But as far as we're concerned, I think from the start of the game right through to the last whistle, we were at it all over the park, and I believe even with 11 men we still would have won the game.
I don't think it was a failure.
No, all the boys were superb. We played some good football, made numerous chances. I don't think Meadow had a shot in goal or a shot in target even throughout the whole course of the game. It was just really, really pleasing, and it just builds on last week's game against Largs, and obviously the last home game against Athley, which we won as well.
And you moved up a few places. We'll probably move you up a few places as well in the league.
Well, we need to wait to see the results in the other games, but we did our job. That's all we can do. We have to make sure we look after ourselves first and foremost. And if we win games, then whatever happens elsewhere, we'll deal with that. But look after ourselves first and foremost.
Adam Forsyth and hat-trick and...
Well, we spoke last week about Adam. 11 goals in 13 competitive games, so that's him now 14 and 14. Speaks for itself. He's a goal scorer. He'll always score goals.
Chatham's chipping in with a couple too.
Chappie did well to get a couple of goals. And as I said, we scored 8 and we could have scored more. And that's... it was really pleasing. I thought it was really, really, really good today. All over the park, really good. And it's good to see different people scoring goals. Sean got a goal, unfortunately to come off injured, but he got a goal below his belt. I thought we Hoots.
Hamstring.
Hammies tight. I thought we Hoots was back to his best today. Gunner was good in the wing. Chappie and Spenny.
Your most satisfying result, would you say, given that against Stirling Meadow?
Far, obviously I've only been manager since the start of the season, Stuart, but I mean to win a home league game 8-0 against one of anybody in that league is impressive. So we're really
obviously
pleased.
You've got the cup tie next week to
away to Lewis, which will be a bit of a trek into the unknown. Obviously we don't know much about them. However, we have to keep our feet in the ground and build on obviously beating Largs last week, beating Irvine Meadow today, and we need to take that form and consistency into next week and continue momentum.
And obviously trying to get through your first test in the Scottish Cup.
We'll get a bye in the first round, which was nice. Obviously the second round's away, and Cup football is what we win. That's a be all and end all. We want to go as far as we can. We beat the Ardagh final, which was pleasing. We want to go as far. We won the West last week, which is pleasing. And now we've got next week.
So it could be, I think Sean with the hamstring might be a doubt. It's early. It's too early to say probably for that.
We'll need to wait and see. It's early days, obviously. Shorty came off, so we need to wait and see how he is through the week. And we've got a couple of boys missing next week. Chrissy's still missing. Neil McGowan's missing next week as well. So we'll have to see how we are through the week. But no, we're really pleased, and we'll enjoy today, and then we'll come back in and get going again on Monday.
Thanks. So we'll try and grab Adam.
Cheers, Stuart.
Cheers. That's him there, isn't it? Just
what was the last score in the league?
I'll just check in a minute. Hard to take, and
No, it's very hard to take.
But a shutout last week.
It was a doing. Every goal was avoidable. I know the referees made a decision to send Mark Twaddle off. Doesn't matter, you're down to 10 players, you still shouldn't have lost, you still should have conceded that amount of goals. So massively disappointed.
And how did you feel about the penalty? I mean,
I couldn't see it. Right, the boys tell me it wasn't in the box, but it doesn't matter anyway. It was the referees made the decision. Then we get a goal away 2 minutes later, which is really, really poor.
Was that your worst result, would you say?
Aye, if I do it, absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely does. Get the Scottish Cup title losing 8 goals.
I think you could see it coming,
No, we had 11 players in the park for 15 minutes. I thought we were alright. I thought we were quite comfortable. And matches that a wee half chance were ahead, he could have done better then, but but it wasn't to be.
I mean, do you think that puts you under pressure a wee bit, or sort of results like that?
Puts the manager under pressure? You need to actually commit to that one. That's their decision. I wouldn't be surprised if they're obviously as sick as me. But it's that's a committee decision. That's nothing for me to do. Right, son, thanks, good luck.
You're just carrying on.
We'll carry on as usual. We'll have to play for the Scottish next week.
And then obviously we'll have to try and lift them for that. And Dunbar away, isn't it? So,
Dunbar away,
But what do you think was the problem today? Put your finger on it.
What was the problem today? Goals. We didn't defend. We defended as individuals and not as a team.